Hello, hello, hello. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening. It's Monday. It's time for a new week, and we already had some amazing movement. So we already going to dive into that very soon. So it's 9 a.m. and we have to open in 30 minutes. 10 a.m. game in 60 minutes. And yeah, things are looking good. Like based on if you already seen the weekly outlook from yesterday, things are lining up pretty amazing. So I'm very happy with Monday's price action. And what I mean with happy with the price action, well, for example, here on DXY, we got DXY to go higher on the week. Well, then your manipulation candle should go down, and we already did that from the start. Like look at Sunday opening here, just went down like with all third swings. These are going to be targeted. So now it's just a waiting game. Like wait for the liquidity to be taken out. Looking for the displacement upwards to start the buy program for the weekly candle. So yeah, very nice. Let me know in the chat, guys. How was your weekend? Did you do something nice? Did you enjoy your weekend? I had like little slow weekend, just chilling, doing some stuff, making videos, like working out, the basic stuff. For people in Europe, like the weather is finally quite decent, so I think most of you guys maybe have seen some sun as well. So yeah, nice. And also in the chat, let me know which pairs are you looking at, and which pairs do you think you are going to trade maybe today, maybe tomorrow. Yeah, nice ball. I saw you were backtesting UK 100, so nice, nice. Use JPY, UK 100. Okay, cool. Yeah, I can go over a few like the JPY pairs. Like we had a little scam week here. Like I don't like that, but it's like I mentioned yesterday. What I want to see on JPY pairs is price coming back to the 4-hour busy and then trade higher. And we look at this wick here at 605. I think there was an intervention. Not sure, but also here, JPY basket. Look at this wick. So right here, this is how JPY basket looks right now. I mentioned for our SIBI to the lows here, a strong liquidity, and yeah, we're lining up pretty nicely. So I would say hunting longs for JPY could be very nice. Targeting the 5 low. So for USD JPY, that would mean higher prices. But again, like this is like I call this a scam wick because most of the time I have no clue what to do with it. Like you don't know what happens, why it is there, is liquidity, is it a broker issue, is it the intervention of a bank, what is below here? So when I see this happening, just like I did with the scam wick right here, this one, I was on the sidelines there. So I'm waiting for JPY pairs later in the week because of that wick from today. I'm not sure how to play that. So based on JPY basket, I would say we just go higher. Easy, like 4-hour internal to external. Yeah, like if you are Japan and you see this, like JPY is like dying since its existence. Look at this. Like this is, oh, you're gonna see it, but it's going down for years and years and years. So yeah, I think the bank is stepping in again, but not sure, not sure. UK 100s. Okay, we are going up. Well, that's nice. Like I mentioned on a weekly outlook, like my draw liquidity was right here, the overlapping part between the weekly, monthly, BC. But we shouldn't ignore that we already traded into this weekly busy. already that discount. So price doesn't need to come back there. So what I mentioned yesterday, I just want to follow the displacement. So currently, we are creating, in the coming hour, we're creating a 4-hour busy. I want to see if it gets respected. And if it is, I'm going to target the high here, the high there, and these highs there. USD GHF. Yeah, GHF pairs. Ooh, pretty nice, pretty nice. I have AOD GHF on my chart, but all the GHF pairs are the same. I'm just looking for a daily internal to external on all the GHF pairs. Also here. I'm waiting. I want a market maker buy model from the daily busy. Cat the same. AOD the same. Okay, so DXY is waiting. What I like to do here when I like to set alert at the market structure shift. So that last swing high that's now creating that low. Because if it gets broken with displacement, you can have a reversal coming up. With this movement, like let's look at this from the daily. We are now inside that. We already tapped at the weekly volume balance, but we're here now inside the daily busy. So I think we can set a low of the week here, and it can be today. Can be today, like this, or giving a little up, and then tomorrow London low of the week, or going upwards. I think today or tomorrow is going to be low of the week on DXY to go higher, and that means we are going to take a look at the USD pairs. Look at this, like I'm going to dream about Euro USD tonight. I'm sure. Look at the failure swings here. Staircase effect. I hope you guys trained your eyes on this. We currently have a Sunday low of the week with failure swings on Friday. Well, yeah. I think liquidity is not going to be easier than this. But just a waiting game. Like price is now, if you go to the higher time frame, now inside this 4-hour SIBI. Maybe we can take the highs here, but I'm just waiting for price to come down. Like I'm not touching this, but again, maybe same with DXY. Sending alert for the market structure shift. How do I draw this bent line? Yeah, good question. It's called a curve, and I think it's here. Curve right here. And then when you draw it, then in the settings, I have this color. Here are the settings. So when your bias is lower, which we have, then seeing a Monday like this, like I don't care how high it goes. It can go even higher. I don't care because the higher it goes, probably the more nice our trade's going to be. So I'm just waiting for displacement lower. And if it doesn't come today, then I'll wait tomorrow or Wednesday. And if it doesn't come all week and we have a Sunday low of the week, then I'm good and I'm just not in. The EuroCat, the same. Price only trades two areas. Extra range liquidity, inter range liquidity. Well, look at this. I think we're already meeting our, like, what I want to see is the area here. The overlapping part between the busy, the SIBI, I must say, and the order block. Right here. And I think we're reaching it pretty soon. And also here, staircase. Sunday low of the week. All lowers his liquidity. So on both EuroCat and EuroUSD, it's just waiting for market structure shift. So yeah, very nice to see that. EuroCat. No need to EuroCat. Euro AUD also in the daily SIBI right now. It traded off quite aggressively from this busy. So I mentioned yesterday on the stream, if you want to scalp London, scalp long towards the daily Sibi, and then we're going short from there. So I hope you caught this move. It would be very nice if you did. I'm not a London Monday scalper, so I don't even look at executing during that time frame, but I know seeing in the Skool group many of you are. All right, guys. So 50 people already. Nice. Don't forget to press the like button, subscribe, like the whole 9 yards. Turn on notification bell. You you know the drill. Let me see the chat. Fahad, good morning. Taco, Archie, Boas, Paul, Scott, Kiko. It's nice because I see every day the same faces. Not same faces, but same names. That's amazing, guys. You guys are growing. It's amazing. Martin says, "Watch my beloved Scotland play." Oh yeah, I watched him. I watched the game yesterday, Martin. Scotland against Hungary. Like first that horrible injury from the player. Like when they covered him in like blankets stuff, I was thinking he was in coma or maybe dead or something. It was quite shocking. And then in the 10th minute of the stoppage time, like a last second goal. Yeah, it was. Yeah, it was horrible for Scotland. Yeah. Deep Blue, welcome. Deep Blue, you're still at the leaderboards, at the top of the leaderboards. So well done. Well done. Uzi Boy, Finola, Andrew, Lorianne, good morning. Daniel, welcome back. Could you review the New York session video around minute 12? I'm not understanding your question, Deep Blue. So the Saturday's video was the 10 a.m. game. Around minute, I don't know what I said, around minute 12, of course. So try to reframe your question, and of course I will look at it. Pierre, welcome back. Easy weekend. That's nice. That's nice. Gold has been acting up this morning. Yeah, I'll go for gold in a second. Oh, it's broken cheekbone. Oh wow. Yeah, it was horrible. Like it was absolutely horrible. Yeah, Germany was not that good yesterday. I was actually hoping that Switzerland would win. That's good for the tournament. Then Germany needs to play against the like. If Germany was second in the pool, then it needs to play against like the first place of another pool, and that's just good for the tournament. Give those likes to Dion. Thank you, Brian. Turkey against Portugal. I didn't watch that one. Yo, Denji, welcome back. Okay. So yeah, you guys know what I'm looking at, right? From the weekly outlook, everything is lining up right now as we won. And for me, it's now just waiting. And I'm okay with not taking a trade today and taking it tomorrow on the Forex pairs. So I'm just waiting. So it's basically EuroCAD, EuroUSD, Euro AUD down. I saw that Euro GP is gaining strength. So I think it was just a little retracement and then we're going lower again. So I think the Euro will lose steam. Otherwise, I'm just going to look at the, like for example here, GU. Same, almost in the daily CB to go lower. GPAOD, short from here. GPCAT, short from here. Towards the weekly BISI, very nice draw on liquidity. Yeah, there's so many good trades coming up, guys. I think I'm just going to shoot them all. Maybe tomorrow. Like little bigger stop loss. I'm just going to take like 6 or 7 trades in a row. If it plays out like it does. So yeah, I'm very happy with the price action. Okay, let's look at NQ. We finally broke, like we took yesterday's low, or not yesterday, Friday's low. That's nice. And I mentioned already, like we're going to predict the 4-hour candle, right? I think the daily SIBI is a really nice draw on liquidity. Right here. So that's my target for today. I want to play longs against the daily SIBI. Based on what I'm seeing, what I've seen today so far is not that special. Like we left equal highs in all these failure swings. Like the order flow is bearish. So short term, of course, since last Tuesday when we had that big displacement lower. I'd like to see what happens here. The 4-hour BISI here. And you finally created a video about the 10 a.m. game, so you guys know exactly what I'm talking about. So what I want to see, next 4-hour candle is a bullish one with the wick inside this 4-hour value gap. And that means 10 a.m. It's like this. This is where I'm looking for, guys. You guys know this by now, I hope. And I can maybe answer FTN's question right now. Okay, but I'm not now going back to I'm not going back to my Saturday's video. So try if you can try to ask your question like you said XYZ and I want to know ABC link. What is a best correlate with UK 100? That's a good question. Like I'm trading UK 100 since last week Wednesday. I don't know. I should look it up. Yes, a VR Skool setup definitely. Okay, GU. That's a nice. Thank you, Andrew. GU is correlated with UK. Interesting. All right, so you guys know what I'm looking for. Philippines on the 1 minute. This looks so nice. Oh, I think we're already going to do it around the open. So what I'm expecting is this is then the first leg up. Could be this. Or could be like this. This leg is not going to hold, of course. Or it's going to be this. One of the two. Like price not going to stop just before that CB with a 914 low today. Definitely not. We'll suit this. Waiting for the next England match tomorrow. Let me see what are the fixtures. Like tomorrow is Netherlands as well. Tonight is nice. It's Spain Italy pool. That's cool. England against Slovenia. Interesting. But England already have 4 points. They need like 1 point, I think, to continue. So should be good. Oh yeah, let's talk about Bitcoin. Wow, I woke up and I was like, whoa, wayo, boom. Yeah, I hate to break it, but I like this for the market. Definitely gonna buy some crypto. So if you guys have some nice signals I can follow, or nice coins or whatever, hit me up. So I think this is low hanging fruit. Let's see what happens after that. So obviously this daily CB didn't hold. Daily busy. Oh, there's so much long liquidate right now. Ooh, look at this. Wow. But also here, accumulation, manipulate, distribution. Yeah, Bitcoin will survive. It depends your risk factor. Okay, Kiko. Let's say like incredibly high risk factor, like disgustingly high risk. Then you say, oh, and don't say meme coins. Like I'm not gonna buy any dogs or any what was it like dog with head or something like stupid. So you can play the Skool model today on Nasdaq, I think as well. So we took out a daily low, and it was last week's low. Then you wait for market structure shift, and target an opposing 1 hour fair value gap. And I think the most obvious is or this fair value gap, overlap with the daily CB, of course, or also the not mitigated part here. But I think this is too small of a target when you are executing from the 5 minute. But keep that in mind. You guys know I don't execute before the open. So if it just shoots up right now towards the daily CB, I'm of course not in because I refuse to take an entry there. No meme codes, no meme coins, no. CJ, I love the question. The question is, if you're focusing on 4-hour arrays for your model, is it okay with what happened? Is it okay to check what's happening on the daily? Yes, it is. Like the tricky part about timeframes is they are basically showing you exactly the same price, but on a different time frame. And a rule of thumb I have, and it's called time frame alignment. I learned this from the MMXN trader. Time frame alignment. Like this. So what I like to do when I, for example, in your case, if you trading off a 4-hour, for example, a 4-hour CB, then on the 50-minute, I would look for a market maker model. Structure it in the upside. So, for example, here on Euro USD, we are currently here at the 4-hour, and maybe you saw already, I have my 50-minute open. To the alignment with, I don't know where I put this. Here. I would look at this, but the thing is, for your highest probability trades, all the higher time frames should be aligned with your idea. So if you want to go long, it's best to have the weekly long bias, monthly, daily, 4-hour, 1 hour, 50 minutes. All the time frame should align with your long trade idea if you want to go long to be the highest probability. If your daily is bearish and your 1 minute is bullish, you can of course guess that's very high probability because you're trading counter higher time frame order flow. Short answer to your question, if I'm looking at 4-hour arrays, should I also look at the daily? Yes, I would. And why? The daily is higher in here hierarchy, so more important basically. And when, for example, let's stick with this example. You have a 4-hour CB, and on top of that, you have a daily CB. Price can do this. Just wicks to the daily, bodies are in the 4-hour, but maybe you were too eager to enter in the 4-hour already that you missed that you had a daily CB on top of it. So I would definitely look at all the look at the weekly outlook. I have all the point of interest marked out. So today on Euro USD, for example, at the start of the day, I had this 4-hour CB marked out, this 4-hour CB, and on the daily, this daily CB right here, where the alarm is, and also the weekly CB right here. All marked out. And when I saw that price didn't respect any of them, I just removed them. And now I have this 4-hour left and weekly left. Hey David, welcome back. Should we use MNQ1 or MN? They're a bit different. It depends, Lorian, on what you're trading. Like for example, for Apex, I need to trade this. I think, yeah, trade of 8. Then the minis here, and you can play the micros here or MMNQ. Like it depends on what you use with broker and what you need to do. And yeah, the price are different, but the price action isn't. Oil's looking for a nice short. I don't trade oil. Okay, Deep Blue, I now see your question. Thanks for going back and asking this. Um, if I remember correctly, and I have some minutes before the open, so let's see if I can re-watch this for redo this for you. I think the example was Thursday on 1 hour. If I maybe you can confirm this for me. Let's say if you want to play the 1 a.m. game, I think it was Thursday. I'm not sure. No, Thursday was very clean. No, Thursday was very clean. Yeah. So what I basically mean with the example with Euro USD, you had that move lower, but there wasn't a second fair value gap. Or there was a first fair value gap, got respected, but there wasn't a second. It just went lower. And after that, there was no entry for you because you entered in a second. And then price came all the way back for the stops here before the real move where it did make two fair value gaps and went lower. So the reason I wait for a second fair value gap in this example, for example, a market maker sell model, fair value gap 1, fair value gap 2. If I trade in fair value gap 1, based on the data I have from the past few years, I get so much that price comes back one more time, and then it's going to create fair value gap 1, fair value gap 2. Like, to avoid, like, I hate being faked out before the real move. That's just something I cannot comprehend. I think it's very annoying. So that's the reason I try to stick with that second fair value gap rule. I wait for the first. If that's respected, then I'm just chasing price like a hungry dog, waiting for the second fair value gap to avoid fake outs. Let me know if that makes sense, Blue. Paul says, like, with price being fractal, does a Renko tar or Chick Tart won't give us exactly what we need? Yes. Yes, I think that you can play out with Renko and take as, like, it's all the same price. So yeah. EU doesn't show any daily value gap to go short. It did. But you need to open your eyes. Here you go. Daily. Well, it just went straight through, so removed it. Deep Blue, let me come back to you after stream. I'll make a post in the Skool group, and if I forget, you can just post to Skool group. Hey, can you come back to the Euro US dollar, or maybe even better, like below every video is a Q&A, but I don't think there's Q&A below the bonus video. Just maybe just ask the question in the Skool group, and I will come back after stream. Because then I had the exact example. Right, nice. So DXY is still trading lower. You might panic, like, oh shit, there goes our bullish buys, but no, we are on a Monday trading into this daily SIBI, and we're just waiting for price to create structure to the other side. And it can go all the way down here. No rush. It's okay. Okay, so this is the open right now. So remember when I said this is not going to hold, probably? Why I think that we still have this 4-hour SIBI to visit, BISI. I'm just waiting for that. Right. In the meantime, for the people who joined in later, I'm looking at Nasdaq, GCAT, not GCAT, EuroCat. I think EuroCat's nicer. EuroCat. Ooh, look at the reaction from the order block. Let's see if we can get that displaced with lower. EuroCat, Euro USD. Euro USD is just on steroids. So no shorts here so far. So maybe tomorrow. Euro AUD would be nice. See if we can get something there. I don't like this, to be honest. So I think one more sweep at the highs. And then the CSF pairs all up from daily cibbies. Get CSF, daily cibby, UT. Oh, by the way, like I use cibby and busy like wrong so many times. So maybe I should just say for value gap because like bullish for value gap is busy and short of cibby, but I just twist them like the whole time. So, but you guys know, you guys know. But for now, focus is on the scalp. So let's see in the open what it does. Let's grab ES as well. How does ES look at the 4 hour? Oh yeah, that weekly. For ES would be nice if we can tap that weekly busy first. On a daily, we're still on a daily busy with the daily volume balance down here. Now I think we can go still lower for the indices before higher. How many points? That's 40 points. It's quite a lot for ES. Go down. And if I compare just today's price action, I think we well a little ST is the highs. If I saw it correctly. Yeah, the London high took out the Friday PM high. But this is just not a significant liquidity pool, so I don't care about that, to be honest. This is interesting. If this keeps going, then we probably could have already a long, but that's, yeah. I'm just very cautious with that. Very energetic. Wow. Yeah, we have an SMTs at the Friday lows. With ES being the strongest. Doesn't look like it right now. Interesting open. I'm yeah, watching price. I'm waiting. Enki's also no weekly busy. I know, I know. Uh, I said I know, but that's not true. Bro, where's the busy? We have no busy. Busy is here. It's not a busy because this candle's just being printed. So there we just put your time towards New York -4 and you have the time zone and watch the kill zone videos. Isioma AOD CSF higher from the daily Sibi, daily busy. Wow, incredible. Well, then we're probably going to already take a long if this continues. And if this just goes up one straight line, I'm going out for shorts during 10 a.m. game. It's like the high of the week here before going lower with low hanging fruit this low we just created. So let's wait. Interesting price action. Very interesting. Um, mm, mm, mm. Kiko, yes, about your question about like when you have a daily busy, for example, and price trades below that busy in the same day, and you have a market structure shift below that busy, the daily candle will close with a wick inside the busy and a candle at the upper side. So yeah, it's still valid. Do you want to change your contract from MNQ to? Oh yeah, are we going to are we going to get the same issue just like last time? Okay, let me do it just to be sure. Like last week, I tried to too long. Still, yeah, I tried too long, but it didn't work. It was basically the wrong contract. But let's see, let's see. Yeah, Kyrian, like there's a reason I don't like YM. I just don't trade it. New York kill zone is 7 a.m. Auxiliary for the 4x. Have you watched the kill zone video? If not, stop watching the stream and go watch it. Um, the magical order block. Yeah, this is quite nice. So I'm waiting if this fair value gap is created. Your AD also quite nice. Yeah, Eurocat is the cleanest. Look at how the order block got respected here. So that's very nice. And cat and CPI tomorrow can then be the distribution. So this was the manipulation. So there's no entry for me yet. Because I want to see what the next 50-minute candle does. Do we create a 50-minute CB right here? Or not? That's the question. And then you can potentially enter from there. Yeah, let me test this already with the contracts on NQ, by the way. For example, I'm going short one contract, sell market one contract. Now I'm doing it on MMQ and I'm going to check if my copy trader is going to work. But it's funny, it takes it on both. You see? It doesn't matter. That is good to know. Yeah, okay. Come on, pro. Okay, so that works. Don't give back your profit. No, I'm joking. Well, like I mentioned, like I don't trust the move upward here, and there's a reason for that. And I just gave you that. So I want to see move up, that move being taken out into the SIBI around 10 a.m. Then we can have this move upwards like that, or one more sweep and then go up. That's the game plan for today, guys. Draw liquidity, London Highs, Daily Sibby. That's the draw. Be nice to see some kind of SMT with yes. We already have an SMTs at the daily level. So here, Friday and Sunday are not taken out by yes. If the 15-minute value is respected, can we short EuroCat? Do you really want my answer on that, Sioma? Do you really want me to say, holding your hand, hey, now you have my permission to short? I'm not going to answer the question. You know why. You've been here for some streams. Hey, Alexandra, good morning. And the reason I don't trust that move up was the 10 a.m. game bias is from this 4-hour busy. That's the yellow area. If you go back to the 1 minute. If you have this push up just before that 4-hour busy, it's probably going to be just to lure in early buyers before the real move. Let me know if that makes sense. Nice. I'm very curious about EuroCat. Very curious. Like, this liquidity is going to be like very easy and clean, so I hope to get a nice retracement. So we entered the 4-hour busy, but we're waiting around 10 a.m. for the move. And I'm curious about what you guys think, because we have a no news Monday. Yeah, we have a small cat red folder, but no news. Look at how look at how price moves at a no news day. I think it's very interesting. I think that says a lot about how aggressive the market is going to move the rest of the week. Like, if this is a no news Monday, I'm very excited for what to come. Euro AUD also lining up pretty nice. Euro AUD, like low hang fruit target, are these equal lows here. So what I'll do, I'll wait for what we do right here, and then potentially somewhere short around here to the lows, something like that. So that would look like value gap 1, and then for value gap 2, I'm in, something like that. But I don't like the highs here, to be honest. So I'm curious about like what we're going to do. Like, this is nice, just one nice placement lower. I like that. AES is playing catch up right now. That's nice. If you made money already today, well done. Well done. Let's see what we do with this value gap. It could be an inversion value gap. We want to go higher, and otherwise just say nice type of retracement lower, sweeping this low before the high. Hey CM, I love your question. When you see Nasdaq taking previous week and day low, but ES didn't, should you wait? I would say no. See this as an SMT. And I don't use the Six Sister approach. The Six Sister approach mainly works with like really bullish order flows or really bearish order flows. Most of the time, I didn't mention like, hey, I see this playing catch up. But no, I will consider this an SMT. So here, this is nice. Honestly, I think this is going to line up very nice. So basically, the structure is now created. With the current market structure shift upwards, taking out this high, I would just create it. That can identify your market structure shift. With an SMT here, with ES right now. And then if that happens, I'm taking an entry before 10 a.m. Let's see how deep we go into this 4-hour BC. We're just at the start, so let's see. US 30 rip and higher. US 30 is already knowing what's going to happen with the other indices. Yeah. I think we'll rip high today, guys. So very keen about that. Let's see about this one. So in the coming 11 minutes, let's see if this value gap is created. We have aggressive sells. Let's see if we can get aggressive buys. There you guys know what's going on, right? You guys know the drill. We have currently we have an SMT at the intermediate term low. If price displays upwards with a value gap, then it's obviously game time. I want this 1 minute value gap to be disrespected and used as support, like with an inversion value gap, balanced price range to the upside. So this is going to be value gap 1. So value gap 2 probably going to be around here. We need a 1 to 2, so that's fine. So in 10 seconds, I'm not looking at the chart, so I'm focusing. I'm not looking at the chat. I'm focusing on the charts right now. So I see a setup coming. I'm down to take it already. Look at ES. This is very nice. Yeah. SMTs, 4-hour CB. Yeah, it's lining up pretty nicely. So this is going to be the. Yeah, I think we'll have it a little earlier than. So this time I don't want to wait with the 10 AM game. Also with the sector value gap, and that's because we have a clear aggressive sells, aggressive buys, easy draw liquidity, and the 1 to 2 can withstand a another sweep below the lows. So I like this. If we get it, if we get it. Okay, let me see the chat. Lorian, this is based on the order flow is bearish on the higher time frame. But I think we will first reach this daily SIBI before going lower. So I'm basically trading the manipulation leg higher currently. And I'm looking then at, okay, from which array can we trade higher? I think from the 4-hour BISI, like here. And then I wait on lower time frame, aggressive sells, aggressive buys, which we had, to go lower from. But again, we can still sweep one more time. But we already swept 2 times. Like we swept first this liquidity, 930, put up, and then the div was already to move for me. And also look at ES. Woo. ES already at London high, almost. Look at the price action. I'm not even sure if we can get tagged in today. Okay, this is nice. We got tagged here. Oh, no, wait. Wrong, wrong time frame. Never mind. And perhaps 10 AM will give us the entry. That'll be quite amazing, right? If 10 AM was at the low of the candle inside here. Like the thing is, like it's not the hardest part to predict the next draw on liquidity. So for example, higher or lower. It is at the start, but after you have lots of experience, lots of time in the charts, then the second hardest part is going to be the execution itself. Like what now? For example, right now, this. Like I think we can have a clear long from here. But we also have a bullish breaker right here, which you already tagged, and you see the body's respecting that. So it doesn't need to come back to my entry. That's the question. Okay, for execution wise, do I want to do this? Set it right here to have this trade? Personally, I don't want that. But if it now goes without me, yeah, that's just bad luck for today. But that's like this is a quite awkward situation. You see ES ripping higher. You know NQ will do the same with a clear draw on liquidity to equal lows right here, and also the daily SIBI to go higher. Are you going to FOMO trade or going to leave this? And I'm not going to FOMO trade this. So if you want to mark the execution right now, you can. I'm waiting. 10 a.m. is in 2 minutes. 90 seconds. What I hope to see is 10 a.m. low of the candle here. Hey, Silver Bullet Trader, welcome back. So here also like Skool model, Silver Bullets all lining up in this setup. And I think the entry was from the breaker here. The bullish breaker. The upper candles here. I could do something like this, but like 1 to 2 daily CPS draw liquidity. But no. Like this is the hard part, guys. This is the hard part. Knowing that you're probably, or the chances there that you're not going to be in, and just accepting that. Okay, 10 a.m. candles opening in 1 second. Okay, so start lower, say the low of the candle, either entry. That would be so nice. Otherwise, it was a breaker entry and I missed it. So the 10 a.m. game has started. 10 a.m. open is right here. Yeah, it was the breaker entry, guys. So based on this, I'm going to take this trade off. If it comes all the way back here, it probably goes to take the low. So no trade. Aggressive buys, SMT, like the everything in the 10 a.m. game was here, except from the nice entry. And the entry was not from the value gap, but here from the bullish breaker. We see how the bodies are respecting that breaker. Beautiful, beautiful. So yeah, that's it is early in the session, so I'm very curious what's going to happen at the daily CB. Oh, amazing, amazing! I see in the chat that people have the unicorn entry. That's amazing. That's amazing. Like my 10 AM game is purely on for value gaps. And I see the breakers, of course, but I don't use them. I use them in overlapping part, but I like to use for value gap as the main stuff. And most of the time, it's like you've seen it live, of course, past few weeks. You have a little tap into the value gap before going higher. And we didn't have that today. Euro cat. Okay. 15-minute Sibi. Euro AUD. Not yet. Euro cat. Let's see what it does here. Well, now it's just waiting, guys. Amazing CT. Like I see people are in. That's amazing. Explain what a breaker is. So no, I'm not going to do that. Yeah, so the thing is, Sandeep, I love the question. Sandeep says, like, when there's a breaker, then the price won't fill the value gap, isn't it? And the question is, most of the time, it does indeed. It does indeed. So if you know from the IC the PD matrix, right? The PD array matrix. The breaker is going to be like, okay, wait. Mini lecture here. Let me look up the PD array matrix. Hold on. I just did a quick Google search, found it. This is the PD array matrix. And you can see every PD array as a line of defense. So for example, if you want to go higher, first line of defense is your mitigation block. Then your bullish breaker, then liquidity void for value gap, order block, rejection block, alt high or low. This means, in our example, we were in discount here. A bullish breaker is being tagged earlier than the value gap in the matrix. And every, like in a bullish mitigation block, we can trade higher from. We can trade higher from the bullish breaker. We can trade higher from the liquidity void or value gap. And I most of the time like to use just a value gap. But in this time, we had a breaker here. So that means price just doesn't do that. It just doesn't wait for it. So the bullish breaker is earlier in defense. Maybe if you're a chess player, like there's a first line defense with like pions. Is the correct name? Not sure that's the correct name, but like the yeah, I think it's pions. And then after that, you have like the tower, the horse, the queen, the king, and like that. Maybe not the best analogy, but I hope you understand what I mean. Why does the breaker doesn't bounce to the value gap? I just pawns. Thank you, boys. Pawns. I'm Toto. I think it's important to go watch the 2024 mentorship because the questions you are asking, it says to me that you didn't watch them or didn't study them enough. So go do your homework. Okay, very interested what here is going to happen. Eurocat. Let me see how this would look like. Example, you take the entry right now to the low here. Yeah, I don't like this. Like 1 to 3. Not yet, not yet. Because I think we can go to Friday low. But I want to see more. I want to see more. And that is to do, guys, why I don't take the trade right here. If you're at the buy side of the curve, the first move down, most of the time, isn't the real one. And Friday's market maker model video will tell you that as well. Like, for example, here as well. See the structure? It move up? Nope. And then it goes. This is what I mentioned. This exact structure is what I mentioned the whole time before this setup happened. I'm waiting for this. And the low inside a discount array with SMT. That's it. So yeah, I didn't take this trade here. I did take the one of my challenges. Took it around here already. So on one account I have some profit, but I don't like missing this trade, to be honest. You're welcome, Sandeep. I really appreciate the question. It's a nice one. So yeah, we missed this move, but I don't care. Why I don't care? Because we have this strong liquidity coming up, and here's very important. Like here, we're going to see a move down, or we're going to see the daily being disrespected, and then use an inversion for value gap to go up towards all-time high again. So I absolutely love that we're already approaching the daily CB on Monday already, because that will give lots of information if we now see the high, or sorry, not that we now see the low of the week, or that we're just manipulating higher before going even more lower. That depends on how we respect this daily CB. Alright, guys, if you like this, I see we have 70 people, only 20 likes. Little gesture will be amazing. Will be amazing if you can press the like button. In the meantime, questions about other pairs. And if you took this trade and you got some money, well done. Don't forget to post it in the TP Titans. So here on the Eurocat, I'm watching what we do at the 15-minute CB. If we go lower from there, then of course I will give in. And then these two small candles were already the first move down, and it's the second. It's on the chat about. Yeah, we have an SMT here at the highest. Yeah, that's very nice. With EU being the weakest, as expected. So, like, if we displace lower from here with the value gap, then I'm already taking entry. Stop above the high. The SMT is in this currently in this high. Okay, and Q slowed down a little. And now you might wonder, like, if price comes all the way back to the entry here, am I going to take that? And the answer is no, I won't. And why? Because when you have a big move upwards, this is the buy side of the curve. When price just stops here and goes lower, then you are at the sell side of the curve. And I don't want to buy at the sell side of the curve. Because if it aggressive sells, you probably want to take some form of liquidity, and that's probably going to be the low here. So I won't be in any long. Let me see on the. No, I won't be in any long setups until the daily CB. So no FOMO, nothing. Wow, Euro AUD. What is that? Insane, insane. Okay, this was the entry. Yeah, well, missed this one. Cool. Nothing to do about that. Yes, I think it will go as. Sandeep, the first move most time a fake move. It has to do with structure. Like if you have price reaching a higher time frame bullish array, like this 4-hour BTC here on NQ. I never seen price, or that's not true. I have seen it, but not many times. You see price hit an array and then immediately shoots up. You don't see it. What you do see is price reaching an array, and I call this forming structure. It's going to form structure inside that array. And it's structure forming. The thing I like to use is that aggressive sells, aggressive buys. Like you saw right here. Aggressive sells, aggressive buys. And most of the time you can just see that by inversion for value gap, like a balanced price range being created. Inversion value gap per value gap. That's a sign like, okay, now is game time. So in this example, right here, this is what most people think is going to happen when they see the first move up inside that area. Like, for example, here, this move around 940. That was this move. But it needs to create structure. Otherwise, it's not a very nice trade. So, for example, here, I don't like this high, to be honest. So there's a reason I didn't take this. I don't like this. This is not a very nice structure, in my opinion. And I'm okay with missing move, guys. Like, I'm okay with not in every move. Like, yes, of course, we had this placement lower, leaving a for value gap. I see that. I honestly see that. And here was second for value gap entry on the 5 minutes. Yeah, this is just not like the aggressive buys, aggressive sells that I want to see. So, yeah. That's it. I think this is like really nice, to be honest. This is the structure I was talking about. Like the first move down, not the real one. Second one, you feel like a one. I think it's a small one here, but let's say here. I like this setup, to be honest. But the thing is, if you go to the higher time frame here, what do we just have created? Like, I'm not going to short anything right here. Like, look at this. This is garbage on a higher time frame. So that's why I don't do it. So now you might say aggressive buys, aggressive sells. It's very clear. And Q slowed down a little bit. Also went a little lower. 5-minute breaker here. Yeah, let's see. Hey Jesse, welcome back. I'm good. I'm good. How are you? How would I see the high on EU? I think EU is pretty nice right now. Like, for example, now we are, I think it's in the 4-hour. Yeah, we're in a 4-hour Sibi. What you did. But this could be nice. What you most of the time see, one more sweep, and then a correlated pair doesn't need to do this. Here's the S&T. And also, here are the S&Ts. So now, I'm going to mark out this value gap. You respect that, and this plays lower, and you have your second value gap. Yes, indeed. That was the 10 a.m. game. Yeah, that's true. So we came back to the 10 a.m. open right here. See, we have here breaker for value gap. Four minutes. Okay. So yeah, let's see what we do here. Yeah, wow. It was like this scam wick here. Rebalanced everything and then went up. It's pretty nice, to be honest. But, like, for example, here, do you want to trade? Like, here on the 4-hour, this is what I don't like about JPY pairs, to be honest. Here we have two really clear 4-hour busies. Do not see him. Right here, together with the order block. So this is a very nice place for price to rebalance. Here as well, like 1 hour busy, very nice. 50-minute busy, very nice. But after that, okay, liquidity has been taken here with the scam wick. Where do you take your entry? The only entry I see right now in hindsight is this one. But then the question is, when you see, this was what you saw real time, are you going to take a long here? I won't. Like, this will be an entry. That's quite high up the range. So Most of the time, the draw is very clear for JPY pairs, but I have trouble with executing on those exact pairs. I think it's very um, interesting. Maybe fellow JPY traders maybe see the same. And let's be honest, the JPY pairs are just up only. Okay, we're approaching the second half of the 10 a.m. candle. So what I mentioned before stream, I want the 4-hour candle to sting into the 4-hour value gap and then close higher. The previous 4-hour candle already did that. So that means the new 10 a.m. candle doesn't need to do it. So I really like this low right now. Let's see if we're respecting this 5 minutes for value gap breaker here. Because if we do, that's so high probability. Hold on. Low, high, low, low, high, high. Maybe I'm going to take this from the 5-minute breaker. If we respect this. Let's see how we close. We now have a value gap higher, then I'm taking the entry in the next value gap with the draw here. With the 1 to 2. But if you come all the way back here, yeah, then I'll be stopped out. But I like how price slows down here. Well, for this trade to be supported, we need to have that for value gap higher. So it is, of course, on the for value gap higher. If we now displace higher, we create an order block right here. Like, that we're going higher is quite certain, in my opinion, towards the daily city. But the question is from where right now? We're creating failure swings. That's nice. The liquidity that we take out was quite significant. All these sellers. So no entry here. If you would take a trade inside that breaker, Kyrian, I would put your stop loss below the breaker. So in this case, 922. Okay, this is nice. Let's see if this 15-minute this is holding. Otherwise, we can have a balanced price range here to a short for your USD. This is nice as well. This candle closes below the 930 low with the value gap. Amazing. SMT there. Euro being weaker. Euro GBP. You see? Euro is dying now. Especially if we expect it. That's nice. Okay, so that strategy is not valid. So let's see what we do. Based on the aggressiveness, perhaps this is still on the cards. All right, so I'm now break even out of my other position. Let's see what we do right here. Ooh, so much going on right now. This is nice. This is nice. Euro CAD looking very nice. Euro USD needs to have some form of retracement. Euro AD, and the moves are happening. That's nice. If you play the silver bullet, Jesse, which one did you take? Oh, nice. Nice, Gary. Well done. Amazing price action, like already, like up, down, like in 30 minutes. Like some Mondays, we are just like chilling with like nothing. Right, I like this. I like this. Big for value gap. Whoa. Oh, then I'm just going to target the daily CB right there. Big trade, 150 points. That's a huge one, but I think we can get that today. So what I'm doing right now is I like how we reacted from the Venice price range. If value gap 1, right here. If value gap 2. So let's see how this candle closes. It would be nice to get in. See how the others are performing. Okay, nice. Yeah, so for both EuroCAD and EuroUSD, they're lining up very nice for shorts right now. Yeah, I think it's difficult price action today. Like I think maybe I read this wrong. The long one. I really liked how we're displacing 2 times before for the guys who are in shorts. I hope you guys are making money. Like this is what I say right now. Sometimes I'm wrong, and I hope you guys are counter biased and you make money. Yeah, based on what I see right now, it should go for the lows right here. So yeah, that's a shame. That's a shame. Very very weird. All right. So on the accounts, on the all the fund accounts, the 17 or what is it, 18 fund accounts, 17 I think, took a win last week +2, and now 2 losses in a row. So the accounts are back at break even. Yeah. So I'm down for NQ for now. EuroCat is moving very nice. EuroUSD is doing its thing, but this is very nice. Look at the difference. Look at the difference between NQ and ES. It's weird, right? So yeah, I caught a low probability move. So yeah, part of the game. All right. So, any questions so far? So, a second loss in a row. A loss on Thursday and one today. I think it's very nice because we had a like big winning streak on stream. It was very nice. This move up, and then it stopped after taking out this equal highs here. This is for later. So we might go even deeper into this 4-hour CB. Yeah. Like Nasdaq currently is mainly just Nvidia. So when Nvidia is declining, the whole AQ is declining. Did you know taking the shorts from? No, just if you paid attention, like I wasn't looking at shorts at all today. I was looking at longs towards the daily CB. So the reason I didn't talk about it is because I wasn't looking for it. So well done that you caught it. But no, I didn't. Like, and here comes the cool part. Like, most people cannot lose. So now they took a loss, or maybe 2 losses, maybe 3 losses in a row, and they're like mentally like all over the place, being toxic, whatever. Like, it's okay. It's literally okay to take a loss. So going to download this for the journal. There we go. And yeah, so that's done for today. Pretty easy. So I'm looking at shorting Euro USD, also shorting Euro CAD. I think we'll come back to the order block. It looks very nice. Taking out all the filler swings here like we expected. So yeah, nice. Let me see. EuroCAD is running good. Yeah. EuroCAD is very aggressive, and we have on EuroCAD we have a CPI coming up. Also very interested about that. Yeah, Euro is kind of slow. Yeah, but who knows? Like we said, like the bias for DXY, like keep zooming out, right? The bias for DXY is respecting this daily busy to go to the highs here, and maybe we just saw the low of the week being printed. I don't care if AU is slow right now or GU is slow right now. If we're going to take out all these highs and eventually this, you have a nice short no matter what. And I hope like this is a live example how the staircase effect works. I mentioned staircase effect right here. Also here, price has so little trouble going through this, and you see how you see it reflected here in the chart. You're welcome, guys. Thanks for the nice words. Yeah, like of course, like what I want is to give you guys a good setup every day, and then you can copy trade me, and we'll make infinite money. But I lose as well. And the part about trading is that even in the face of losses, or maybe multiple losses in a row, you should keep showing up, keep doing the same stuff. I think the long from today was not the best long. I think it was a little invalidated. So I'm going to journal that, and yeah, then we'll come back tomorrow and we do exactly the same thing, win or loss. And most traders, especially new ones, take a loss, take 2 losses, take 3 losses, and then they spend the rest of the day watching YouTube videos how to get a new trading plan. What is your 90% win rate? Blah blah. I'm not going to do that. So yeah, we had many winning streaks in a row, and every time I took a win, I mentioned there's gonna be some days that I take not one trade, not two trades, maybe 3 losses in a row, and we keep doing the same thing. I said that when we were winning, and now I have 2 losses in a row. Well, here it is. I'm not crying. I'm not sad. I'm not angry. I just took a loss. And yes, of course, it's a loss on 20 accounts, or what is it, 17 accounts. Of course, it's lots of money, but hey, you make money and you lose money. If you don't want to lose money, go work a 9 to 5. So again, I would say EuroCAD, EuroUSD shorts. I see questions like, am I in EuroUSD? I'm not. This is not a copy trading service, so I'm not even going to say if I'm in or not. You will see. You'll see when I'm in. I will share my executions when I have TP. And you shouldn't want me to confirm for you if I'm in or not. Where am I from? I'm from the Netherlands. I think we're not done with NQ for the upside, but for now I'm just leaving it. I think this is one of the most powerful stuff about my model is I take one trade. And it sucks. It sucks. Even like, for example, now from this point, it just goes up. I cannot be in this trade based on my trade model. I just can't. That sucks, right? Part of the game. It helps me control equity, capital. DLC trade? Well, there's a classic. Sometimes I have a 0 drawdown trade. This time I had a 0 profit, 0 profit trade. So well done to me. But yeah. And if you feel upset right now or maybe anxious, perhaps you risk too much, and you should rethink your risk management. Your trading should be the same. All right, guys, I'm going to close the stream with 2 hours in. Tomorrow we have CAT CPI when we are live at 9 a.m. We just had CAT CPI, so very excited to get that. If any questions, let me know in the Skool group. And yeah, with that said, enjoy the rest of your Monday. I hope it's nice weather like it's here in the Netherlands. I'm here at the beach. It's amazing. I hope it's where you are also nice, sunny, and you can just quit your charts very soon and just go outside and just enjoy your life. That's what I'm going to do. I'm going to close my laptop, and I'm going to the beach and just walk in the sand. And yeah, and if you don't have beach with you, just go to the woods or go outside. Yes, you can call me Dion. Alexander, you should host an international face-to-face meetup. We get to meet you and learn. That's cool. Well, if you ever want to go to Vietnam for a holiday, in 2 weeks from now or 3 weeks from now, I'll be moving there for a few months in Vietnam. So if you're around, of course, yeah, we can meet. All right, guys. I hope you enjoyed my my zero profit trade from today. Very satisfying. No, I'm cynical right now. No. Thanks for joining in. And enjoy the rest of your day. And I'll see you guys tomorrow, 9 a.m. EST. Bye bye.